Today, as I speak through this transmission, the money spirit is dissolving old wounds around rejection, fear of selling, and attachment to outcomes. Your sales frequency is being recalibrated so that selling feels light, exciting, and sacred. And you are being attuned to the vibration of effortless yes energy so that clients feel safe stepping into your world without hesitation. All you need to do is give her permission to begin working, and let's begin. I invite you to return to the altar of your breath. Return to the temple of your womb. Return to the throne of your frequency, because you were never meant to convince anyone. You were meant to transmit, and sales was never meant to be a script. It was meant to be sacred. So feel the veil lifting now as the money spirit begins to move through you with your permission. And she's not asking for a pitch, she's simply asking for presence. Let her anoint your field. Let her release the old bindings of throat closing shame, overgiving, underpricing, and performing for scraps. You are not the vendor, you are the vessel. So let this sacred transaction begin. Hey, you are not here to do sales. You are here to be the invitation. And there is no pitch more powerful than presence. There is no funnel more magnetic than frequency. And there is no sales technique that can outperform a woman who remembers who she is. Let yourself soften into this truth. Good, and the money spirit is swirling through your field, lifting the tension from your chest, clearing the shame from your throat, unhooking your nervous system from the matrix of over-explaining, undercharging, and chasing. And she is preparing your field to sell as you. Good, and let's begin with a sacred truth. Your soulmate clients are not out there. They are already in your field, and they don't need convincing, they don't need pressure, they don't need a 37-step launch plan. They are just waiting for one thing, and that is your resonance. The way you don't flinch when naming your price. The way your field holds them in truth before they ever message you. That's sacred selling. And it's time to remember how to do it. Because your people are waiting for your voice to hit the internet and feel like a code they forgot they needed. They are waiting for your field to stabilize so that they can trust your leadership. And they are waiting for your frequency to say, I am available, I am clear, I am true. And they are already circling your field like priestesses around a fire, awaiting the vibration that says, I'm embodied, I'm clear, and I am she who holds the portal. Because high frequency souls don't necessarily buy programs. They're buying a frequency, a presence, an embodiment. They're buying the encoded energy in your walk, your word, your unwavering yes to your worth. And when you speak from your truth, when you price from your truth, and when you lead from the temple of truth, they feel it and they move. So let's go deeper. The reason selling feels so hard for many spiritual women isn't because they don't have the right words. It's because their nervous system is still carrying the imprint of rejection, of what if they say no? What if I'm too expensive? What if they think I'm greedy, fake, manipulative, or too much? Now, these thoughts aren't yours. These are imprints passed down through lifetimes of being punished, dismissed, burned, silenced, or misunderstood for your voice and your power. And they're also matrix underworld spirits who whisper these thoughts into your mind, and then you take them on as truth. Pardon me. So let's clear these now. Close your eyes. I want you to see a soft gold light begin to swirl through your solar plexus and throat. As the money spirit moves through you, recoding this into your field. You release the fear of being seen. You release the fear of being judged. You release the fear of rejection, abandonment, and unworthiness. You no longer make other people's comfort your responsibility. You sell in truth, you lead in truth, you receive in truth. Take a breath. Let that spiral anchor. Good, and place one hand on your solar plexus and one hand on your throat, and feel the ancient bindings, the scars of lifetimes where your voice cost you everything, and breathe. The money spirit is moving and spiraling through your field. Let her cleanse the fear of rejection, the persecution imprints, the scarcity imprints, and the not enoughness. Let her pour her sacred oil over your voice as she whispers to you that you are safe to be seen. You are safe to be paid. And you are safe to lead as the oracle that you are. Good. And I'm speaking to the fear spirits attached to anyone listening to this now, and I am sending you to the light. The fear spirits that told us that we should fear being seen, being judged, being rejected, being abandoned, and the spirits that told us we are unworthy. I'm sending you to the light right now. Take a breath. Good. And fear spirits, now that you're in the light, what is the highest truth you see for us around this? Good. And they say we were simply old souls trapped in the matrix who didn't take responsibility for our own fears when we were alive. And this is simply not true for you. But now we have your attention and we can go home. Good, spirits. Are you willing to align to that truth now? Yes, 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 yes. Good. You can go home to the light. Good. And now I want you to speak this spell into existence. Repeat after me. I no longer sell from wounding. I no longer wait to be validated. I transmit from truth. And I receive from overflow. Take a breath. Let that land. You are now safe to sell, not because you've earned it, but because you are aligned with it. Now let's dismantle the biggest lie. that people need convincing, that you have to prove why you're worth it, that you have to justify every detail before someone buys. Forget the scripts, forget the urgency, forget the complicated launch plans, because you're not here to follow the formulas. You are here to be the formula. And when your frequency is clean, when your field is whole, and when your offer vibrates with the codes of your soul contract, you don't need to explain. You simply open your temple gates, and the ones already coded for your work walk in. Because selling is not a performance, it's a priestess right. And your most magnetic strategy is your sovereignty. And the truth is, convincing energy actually repels. Certainty attracts. And certainty comes from one thing: frequency clarity. When your field is clean, when your offers are true, and when your pricing is unapologetic, when your identity is fully in your body, you become the kind of woman that people message with the words that I don't need the details, just send me the link. Why? Because they're not buying what you offer. They're buying who you are when you offer it. This is not performance, it's energetic permission, because you are transmitting the codes that you are safe to say yes, that you are safe to invest, that you are safe to walk through this portal with me. This is selling as soul work, selling as service, selling as a sacred transmission, selling through your design, how you transmit trust energetically. Let me show you something deeper with this. You don't need to learn how to sell because you already know. Selling is simply a sacred invitation. So let's ground this in. What do people feel when they enter your field? Connect in with the collective field of your potential clients right now. You can do it. Just imagine it. You're connecting in. How do they feel when they land on your pages or your social media? When they open your DMs? When they watch your stories? Are they feeling your conviction, yes or no? Are they feeling your calm power, yes or no? Are they feeling your certainty that what you're offering is truth-telling medicine? Now, you don't need perfect copy. This is about resonance, and that comes from your posture, your voice, your unshakable knowing that what you offer is holy. So here are some energetic sales codes for you. I have 3. Number 1, clean language. Speak as if it's already done. There's no begging here, okay? No if you're interested vibes. Speak from the frequency of invitation, not approval seeking. Speak as the high priestess. It's the vibes of enter the temple if you're called to this. Number 2 is your sovereign presence. No over-explaining, no defending your price. You are the portal. Your offer is an altar, and they either feel the call or they don't. So anchor your field like it is the sacred altar. You don't chase, you hold, you attract, you magnetize. And number 3 is soft magnetism. You don't rush, you don't chase, you open your field and you hold it. Let people choose themselves inside your spaces. You don't sell like everyone else because your work isn't like everyone else's. And the phrase, just send me the link, is a frequency. It's the ripple of a woman fully in her knowing, which means it's not about sales copy. It's about a subconscious resonance with your truth. So let yourself be that clean, that clear, and that embodied. So let's recalibrate your sales field now. Good, and the money spirit is coming through for this part too. Good. Okay, feel the old cords of hustle, desperation, and pressure unplug from your aura. You may feel one big one. You may feel many big ones or small ones. You might see this. You might sense this. Good. Thank you, money spirit. And fear. Okay, we're going to clear shame wounding here. Feel, sense, feel, or imagine money spirits coming through, clearing the old shame wounding around selling, dissolving from all parts and aspects of you, dissolving from all layers and levels of your consciousness. Good, and feel your womb begin to pulse with the frequency of sovereign selling now, and we're going to download some beliefs into your field. I just need your permission to connect with your higher self and soul records to do this. You can just send me a yes in your mind. Good. In divine love and light, run the sacred light intention download healing. Download the beliefs that I do not chase, I attract. I do not convince, I transmit. I do not beg, I hold the portal open and let them walk through. I do not perform, I invite. I do not sell from lack, I sell from overflow. Create it, change it now. Thank you. Take a breath. Good. Now, this is not about saying the right thing. It's about becoming the kind of woman whose field says everything, and you are that woman now. So as we close, I want you to know this. Sales is not separate from the sacredness of your mission. It is the sacred work. Every time you open a portal, every time you name your price in truth, and every time you receive with grace, you are restoring divine feminine wealth codes on this earth. And that's a sacred act of embodiment. When you sell cleanly, without neediness or distortion, you model the frequency of sovereignty to your clients before they ever pay you, and they feel it. That is what supports them to buy in the first place. So let's lock this in. Repeat after me. We're going to do this as a soul recode, speaking to your soul. Little girl, you are the one people trust with their transformation. Little girl, you are the one they recognize. Little girl, you are the one they say yes to. Because you walk in truth and they feel it. Good. Let's ground this in. Spirit, ground us all into the deep, deep earth, going 7 layers down. Now, tomorrow we're going to be exploring how to lead energetically so you're not just selling powerfully, but you're holding the field as a true multidimensional guide. But for now, rest in your knowing that you don't need to sell harder. You just need to anchor more deeply into these truths that we spoke about. And the people already meant for you will come. Now, if something clicked for you today, if you felt the truth land that your presence is the portal and that you never needed to convince anyone to come closer, then you've already begun the return. And inside the Akashic Priestess, we don't just talk about sacred selling, we become the field that sells. And we clear the karmic residue around voice, visibility, and value so that your frequency does the inviting and the right clients feel it before you even speak. It's not about performing, it's about transmitting truth effortlessly and being deeply paid for who you are. And if that's the selling your soul came here to do and to lead from, you're already being called. The details are below. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm sending you so much love.